Wow, 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 wow. We got a lot going on. This is gonna be a packed vlog. I don't think you're gonna be bored in this vlog. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think you are. If you thought after the new flooring this week I was done with house projects for a minute, you thought wrong. I got the opportunity to work with Lowe's again on a video, and there have been just so many little things that I've been dreaming and scheming since we got this house, and so I'm taking this opportunity to do a couple more of them. One is get cabinets in the laundry room, finally. We've had just like kind of DIY shelving up there ever since we moved in. Two is to make the front more of like a living space. We've been utilizing that space a lot for hosting. When you live in California, maximizing outdoor square footage is the way to go because it's always beautiful temperature and it's just, you kind of want to be outside as much as possible. I've been prepping today, assembling things, assembling furniture, just, you know, kind of getting things ready. I had my friend Mitch, who is a real deal handyman, come and help me hang the cabinets today. So we're all ready for me to do everything by myself tomorrow. Jordy is still out of town. He's on tour. So I don't know why I always do this. Whenever I have the house to myself, I'm like, time for me to just do all the house things, which feels counterintuitive. I should probably wait till he's here to help me with things, but something about like surprising him when he gets home, I think is part of my motivation. Just call me less independent. Okay, so as mentioned, this portion of the video is in partnership with Lowe's, meaning all the things that I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna actually link down below, and those links help to support my channel. I make a little bit of commission off of them, which is so nice. And this time I came real prepared. I actually did this for my office redo too. I'm a visual person, so I wanted to see everything together before I committed to the things. And this is what I am thinking for the front space. Okay, we got this beautiful kind of coastal blue-white striped outdoor rug. Ooh, so coastal. I wanted swings, but we have no front porch. We have nothing to hang swings from. So I was like, what's the next best thing? Rocking chairs. Rocking chairs, you kind of feel like you're swinging. I just want a little bit of like Southern porch culture. So some rocking chairs and a cute little like teak kind of coffee table in the same material. So that all feels very cohesive. Since we don't have a porch, it is very sunny out there until midday. Midday, the house kind of creates some shade. So I actually got this like 11-foot umbrella, I think. It's massive, massive, massive. And it swivels and it tilts. So that's gonna act as kind of like a stand-in porch. I want to try dabbling in gardening a little bit more. My herb garden has me feeling confident. So I ordered this garden bed. We started setting it up today, and I'm not gonna lie, the dimensions in my head looked smaller than the dimensions in real life. This boy is big. Oh yeah, I also got another one of these planters. I have one of these in the backyard and I love them because they look like stone, but they are actually kind of like a plastic composite situation. So they are very affordable. Here's the coffee table that we assembled. And here's the rocking chair. We got two of these actually. Rocking chairs are so nice. Like I just imagine sitting out front with like an Arnold Palmer and a book underneath the shade of the umbrella. I'm stoked about that. So all that to say, this vlog is going to have a lot of little at-home DIY activity type of things of me just kind of getting all these little projects underway. Also, tomorrow is a bit of a self-care day. I have therapy and Pilates. I actually just finished a workout just now and I have Pilates tomorrow. So I'm feeling in my strong girl era. If you see me ripped in 6 months from now, don't be surprised. By that I mean I might be able to open a can of tomato sauce by myself. It's kind of a goal of mine. I think for these projects, I am going to allow myself to download another audiobook of some sort. I've been trying to go a couple days between audiobooks. I think it's time. People We Meet on Vacation, I started that one forever ago. And I never finished it. I wonder if it's music. Okay. love it. So I have some random laundry things here and backup of the less pretty laundry things stacked away. These are tablecloths. I have some, you know, just like my ice cream maker, crock pot, iron, things like that there. I have additional backup storage up here, but nothing's in it yet because I have so much storage in here now. We got backup baking supplies, some syrups and alcohols, my rice maker, protein powder, and then I have, you know, random like serveware, some different boards and trays. There's actually a marble one under this one, so we got layers of serveware and stuff here, but it looks so much more organized than it did. Like, I feel like this just up-leveled this whole laundry room so much. These I picked out separately, and then my buddy Mitch screwed them in for me, but they didn't come with pulls, but those were just, I don't know, $5, and they look pretty pro. Oh, I tripped. Ow. Okay. Good morning. There's been a cockroach hiding behind my little simple syrups for the last hour ever since I've gotten up. And cockroaches are the one bug. Normally I'm okay A, coexisting with a bug, or B, squashing it. Like, I will coexist with bees and spiders or whatever. I will squash a mosquito, you know? Cockroaches are the one that I can think of that I'm not okay with coexisting with or squashing. Like, they're too chonky to squash, you know? Look at these cute little simple syrup dispensers I recently got. Super cute, but he's doing a really good job hiding back there. I'm just gonna try my best to forget he's here. Basically forced coexistion. But okay, good news. I was planning on setting up all the patio stuff this afternoon when it was shaded out front, because it doesn't get shady until like 2 or 3 p.m. But it is so overcast this morning that there's no sun out there right now. So I think we can actually do it this morning before my therapy session. I think let's put the furniture out. After my meeting and workout today, that's when I'm gonna go to the garden center and just see what they got. Oh, here's a side note. Okay, I need to preface this with, I know nothing about gardening. My mom is a big gardener. She has a crazy huge vegetable garden, all raised garden beds at home, and like, I'm very inspired by her. My mother-in-law, crazy great gardener. She has some vegetables, but she also has a ton of like flowers and things like that. Like, she gardens everything. Very inspired by them. I know nothing about it. I'm kind of like going in blind. Like, I have my little herb box. All I really do is water that. Not a lot is needed for that. I've seen this concept called chaos gardening, and I love the thought of it. Basically, it's like you just sprinkle a ton of wildflower seeds, water it, see what works, see what doesn't. No rhyme or reason. So I want to try that, but I also want some things to already be growing. I don't know if things can or can't coexist. I hear people saying like, oh, this plant choked out this plant. So I'm like, maybe some plants, like their root system takes over more than others. But these are some random seeds I've collected. We have, I think, zinnias grow here because I see them growing in people's gardens all the time. Borage, this is edible. I wonder if this grows here. Like, I have dill. What else do we got? Marigolds. I just have like a lot of these little cornflower, just little random flower seed situations here. But I'm gonna research and see A, what zone I am. I know that there's zones and I don't know what zone Oceanside is in. And then B, which of these things can grow here. And I think my plan later today is to go pick some already pretty flowering plants and then sprinkle these amongst that and just water every day and see if anything ends up popping up. Because why not? You know what I've learned? My whole life I've been so afraid of doing things like right or wrong or well or not. It is so fun to realize that you have free will in adulthood and you can just try things just for fun and not need to do it correctly or well. Like, what is the harm of me sprinkling some seeds in there? I try again if nothing works, you know what I mean? So that's the spirit. Okay, I'm gonna get dressed. let's learn a little bit of gardening with me. Apparently I am zone 10B. My friend, or my online friend, Allison Bickerstaff, we actually have the same manager. She posts a lot of gardening content. She actually just posted this morning that she is in zone 10. I mean, that makes sense. California and Florida, both tropical, both like very mild climates. But maybe I can get some inspiration from her if I end up, not absolutely failing. Also, I'm praying my camera's working right now. I was outside with my tripod, camera on top, phone below it, double filming, and this sweet older neighbor walked by with his dog, and I was like, hi, and started talking to him, but didn't want him to feel like he was being recorded. So I quickly put my tripod inside with the door open, and it went, yeah, boom, straight onto the concrete. I thought for sure it was the end of my camera, but seems to be doing okay. A couple things gotten loose, but seems to be doing okay. Okay, so for zone 10B, most of these will be great. The zinnia is great, the marigold is great, and then the borage is great. So these will really like my zone. These two, this strawberry blonde candula, and then this rainbow mixed cornflower, they do okay in my zone seasonally. They don't like hot. So it says fall is a good time to plant. Technically, it's September. You'd think this is fall. September is one of our warmer months here, but it's kind of hard to predict. So 50-50 chance these will like it right now. There's also 50-50 chance that it will be too warm for these to really sprout. But all of these, okay, if I just throw the seed into the soil and start watering, that apparently is called direct sowing. Wait, is that what it's called? Let me go back. Yeah, direct sowing. And all of these can be direct sowed. These two, the zinnias and the marigolds, which like my zone, do a really good job at direct sowing, apparently. I just have to make sure that the soil stays really wet and the soil drains relatively well. I have done a layer of cardboard at the bottom of this garden bed that I got, also just to make it cheaper to fill it up. But then I want to do something that has good drainage, like some sort of rock, depending on what my options are. I'm just gonna go and ask questions in person, figuring this out as I go. And then maybe like a mulch and then like a soil. And then you could do like a top mulch if you want. We're basically gonna make like what were those crafts from the early 2000s where you layer all the different colored sands and sand art? We're gonna make a trifle, actually. We're gonna make a parfait. Can I plan my day out loud with you again? Is that okay? I feel like I did this last vlog. So tomorrow, yes, it's Saturday, but also one of the busiest work days I have had in a while. I am filming a full YouTube video, a full campaign for UGC, which is like basically when you film a commercial for a brand. I'm filming 2 TikToks, an Instagram reel, 9 Instagram stories for a brand, and then editing a TikTok of the front yard redo all tomorrow, and then editing everything else that I mentioned that I'm filming besides the YouTube video. Tara's gonna edit that. But with that, I will be filming in every room. Like I'm actually gonna be filming some of the flooring stuff for Instagram, TikTok, and currently the guest room is not at all together. So I have an hour until therapy, and I think I'm going to use this hour I need to eat breakfast. I'll go ahead and put on my workout clothes because straight from therapy, I'll run to work out. And then I need to just reset as much of the upstairs as I possibly can. The guest room is still literally in pieces. That way I can just wake up tomorrow morning, start filming, film as much and as quick as I possibly can, and then have the whole afternoon and evening to edit. Super glamorous, super fun. I know that's like really fun to hear about, isn't it? So sorry about that, but I'm just gonna put on workout clothes, I think, actually. I don't know why I got dressed in real clothes. That was kind of silly. And then straight from Pilates, I think we go to the garden center and see what we can get our hands on. Buy some dirt, buy some flowers. Oops, therapy's literally starting right now. Okay, I've been running until now. Okay, join. One sweat sesh later, and I just pulled up to the garden center. I just gonna go in blind. I'm gonna go in blind, ask for help if I need it, and get a big old cart and probably fill it up with a ton of dirt. Part of me is tempted to do a curbside pickup while I'm just sitting at the curbside for all the dirt and stuff, because I did a curbside pickup for the cabinets and it was so nice. I just sat in the car and I clicked "I'm here" and I opened my trunk and they loaded it in. But I don't know what I need yet, so I gotta go look around. So let's go look around. A lot of really pretty flowers out front before I even go inside, and butterflies are like swarming around them, so I feel like butterflies like these. These are pretty. I like these. These are pretty. I like these. Now these are tempting because they're already fruiting peppers, so it's for sure gonna fruit because it's already going in the pot. Okay, I'm Googling as I go. I just found this peat moss, and it looks like this can't be the bottom layer, but this can be a layer between like mulch or rock and then soil. So I'll come back to that. I'm just kind of eyeing all my options. I'm entering the mulch section, but I do know if we do mulch, it needs to be like uncolored, untreated, because if we grow veggies, we don't want that affecting the quality of the veggies. Keep it like organic, you know? So I don't know about this. Mulch is cheap though, which is tempting. What we got over here? Here's organic mulch. This is good. I'm gonna get a few of these. Also $3.98. Pretty good price. Okay, these look like my options for organic raised bed soil, which I think is exactly what we want. There seems to be 2 of those, but this one has a sale happening, so I'm gonna do that. Uh-oh, what have I done? I've just gone and grabbed so many random things. I went ahead and got a pepper plant, 2 different tomato plants, and then a ton of just random flowers to fill in the bed. This is gonna go in my standing pot because they call it a ready refill, gardening made easy. You just put it like straight in a pot and it's ready to go. And the rest will all go in the bed, but see if I can get this to the car. I'm feeling pretty proud that I unloaded all of this by myself. We're officially at the shady part of the day. So here pretty soon, I'm gonna take some of this cardboard out. It's too much, but I'm going to start planting. However, first I wanna make myself a little latte. And we still have the same friend that's hanging out behind the stirrups. And since I did such a good job of being an independent woman and loading all the soil by myself, I'm feeling motivated. This might be disgusting content, I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I just want it gone. At least I found a solution that's not killing it or squishing it. Just call me Miss Independent, Miss Self-Sufficient, Miss Keep Your Distance. Wow. I did it. It's rare that I whip out the big guns, but today calls for the big guns. Okay, keep in mind that I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Take no advice from me. I'm just winging it. But first I'm going to do the organic mulch, then I'm going to do peat moss, and then I'm going to do the organic soil that is specifically made for raised garden beds. Look at how big this thing is. Like literally, it is longer than me. It's kind of fun. You know what I'm realizing? I should have consulted my mother-in-law before I did this, but I'm gonna send her a picture of it after. And it will be really fun vlog content, honestly, going forward to see if any of the seeds sprout. I don't know if I did too much. I feel like a lot of the zinnia seeds, but when I read the back, it was like 83% organic material, 12%, wait, that math doesn't add up. 18%, 17% seed. I feel like it was 12% seed and the rest organic material. So it felt like a lot of stuff, but I don't know if it was a lot of seed. So I kind of like reburied all the seeds and then I sprinkled a little more on top just for fun, just because I don't know. And it will also be fun to see if these tomatoes, oh, that got buried. If these tomatoes end up fruiting at all. This is the regular sweet, and this is the sun sugar golden tomato over here. And I'm hoping that eventually this just starts filling with flowers and that I can come out here and cut those flowers and make little bouquets for friends. These honestly would be really fun in a bouquet. But I also like just seeing all the colors out all together. This gets a little more shade than I first realized. Like, this is definitely a partial shade, and I think most of these flowers are a full sun, but they say they need 6 hours of sun. It got shady over there probably like 2 o'clock. It gets sunny probably like 7 to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 7 hours of sun. They might be okay. And then look at this little potted little situation. It was a little too small for the inside of this pot, so I propped it up, but it feels nice to sit out here. Max loves this couch. He's a couch boy. Do you love this couch? Literally, I cannot get him off this couch. He's like, I'm facing away from you. This is my couch. It is pretty magical out here. That's why I can't get him back in. I can't get him back in. You know what I want to do? I want to find like some sort of outdoor candle or something to go on top of this coffee table. I feel like that will make it pretty magical out here. He's so regal, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, living the life of luxury. I'm going to romanticize me having a very work-heavy next 24 hours tonight and tomorrow by doing it in bed and maybe turning something mindless on the TV, because all of the editing I have to do tonight doesn't require me listening to it, which is really nice, and the rest is just boring emails. Oh, one thing I'm going to do tonight is actually make a really easy landing page for all the things that I used in this vlog. And then I'm going to export that as a QR code to have in this vlog as well, so that if you're watching on TV or whatever, you can scan it on your phone and then it will take you to a landing page. And I think I'll divide it out by like furniture, gardening things, whatever. Thank you again to Lowe's for partnering with me on this video and for helping me cross something else off of my dream list. It's so fun. I am finally understanding the art of delayed gratification. Since I've only ever rented spots and had it for a year at a time, I've always been like, everything I want to do, I'm going to do it the first month that I move in so that it's just the way I like the whole time I'm there. But with this house, I've been very slow and it's been painful. Oh man, there's been so many things that I've wanted to do, but I'm like, hey, let's pace it out, especially because the things you want to do to a home are a lot more expensive than the things you want to do when you're renting an apartment. The fact that we are 2 years and some change and I'm like just now kind of like getting to some things like adding cabinets or ripping out the carpet or things like that. It feels like it's been so long awaited. It feels so good. It feels so good. And having a really comfy like living space out in the front makes it feel like we've just extended our square footage immensely. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.